Welcome to sunny Winter Haven, Florida. I'm Lane Dog Bowers, and I want you to realize that you are greatly blessed, highly favored, and deeply loved. And today is probably the single most important video I've ever done, and I'm going to post this on the Footer's Edge and also on my Lane Dog Bowers fan page on Facebook. And this is so incredibly important. Here's what I want you to do. Right now, I want you to think of something that you really, really desire. You know, for barefooters, I've gone all over the world trying to help people, and my greatest desire, my greatest love, as I do travel and teach people, is to help average people achieve extraordinary results. 20 years ago, when I first started doing this, I had a dream. It almost seemed too big that I would be able to show average people how to barefoot water ski without falling. And people said I was crazy. Even people in the industry really close to me that I did business with said, hey, you need to tone that down a little bit. Don't tell people they could learn to barefoot without falling, because you're setting the bar too high. They're probably going to fall and get hurt, and there's a lot of liability and stuff like that. I've gone on since then to not only show people how they can learn to barefoot without falling, I've shown other people all over the world. And then I took it to the next level, and I developed a system for showing people how they could learn to back barefoot at ridiculously slow speeds without falling. And the thing I want you to do is focus on something. It could be a business goal, like as I'm posting this on my Lane Dog Bowers fan page, or it could be a barefooting goal, or it could be something like learning to wake surf. It could be any goal that you want, because the most important thing I want to share with you is that, I love what Napoleon Hill said. He said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. The most powerful thing and the most important lesson I can ever share with you is what got me some of the best success I've ever had. And what I want you to do is to get a clearly defined goal, something that's really important to you that you desire. I also want to share with you, some of you have thought about it, asked me about it, but I want to share with you why I always say, expect a miracle. Some people make fun of that. Other people know me better, and they know the power of why I'm saying that. But that, too, is all tied into the most important lesson I believe I've ever taught. And this is something that I want you to get really excited about. Think of that thing you want to desire, and the thing I want to tell you is I want you to, stop this video if you have to, but do it right now. I want you to clearly define what that goal is, and even put a time limit on it. Even if you do not know how to do that, I want you to clearly define a goal, put a time on it, and don't think about don't think about being too reasonable. Don't worry about the time limits. Don't worry about how it's going to be done, but it has to be something that you really desire. The thing I think that's, connected me so well with so many people is the fact that I truly believe in a power that's inside you that is untapped. So a lot of people, they'll come to me, and that's why I've taught morbidly obese people to barefoot water ski, blind people. I've taught a one-legged guy. And this same concept is what ended up connecting me to people like customers like Mitt Romney, Dave Ramsey. This is the exact same thing that connected me to Tony Robbins, one of the most amazing individuals I've ever met, who, I read his stuff, Awaken the Power Within, and that's really what this is about, and why he flew me to Fiji to show him how to barefoot water ski. Because even Tony Robbins, as we were talking on a golf course, had this preconceived notion. He said, he asked me, he said, it's probably not possible for, a guy because Tony Robbins is a big dude. He's in awesome shape, but he is a big dude. Okay, I look teeny compared to that guy. But he had a preconceived notion that is not possible, which is weird thing about Tony Robbins. But that is what he thought. and it was destiny that he and I were supposed to meet. And the best thing I can do for you, the most important lesson I can tell you, is why you can expect a miracle. Now, I don't want you to do something stupid, okay? Like, don't say, hey, I want to jump out of the boat and jump back in it and then go out and kill yourself. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about doing something that you truly desire. And then I'm going to show you why you can expect a miracle. You know, God put inside you an amazingly powerful source, your imagination. And again, coming right back to Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, the concept that you know, when you decide on something with a definiteness of purpose, and I apologize, we got people blowers all around me right now, dog barking, but it doesn't matter. This is really important. When you decide with a definiteness of purpose on what it is you want to achieve, and you believe that it is possible, you can achieve it. There's power flowing in and through you at all times. Scientists call this energy. You know, there's energy all around us. They study the energy all over, what holds, the stars in place, what makes things move. There's this incredible, powerful energy. And theologians call this energy God, and they study what is inside you. I think most of you probably know that my personal belief is that all of the success I've had comes from God, but I'm not going to talk a lot about that right now. But that is my own personal belief. I don't think there can be a more important understanding you could have in your life. But I want to talk to you the power of harnessing the energy that is flowing through. If you doubt, that doesn't stop the energy from coming to you and through you. But when you believe, it's always working. It's working for you or against you. People who have believed limiting things their whole life. I can't barefoot water ski, for instance, because I know people who've done it and they got really hurt. Or I've tried to go into business on my own and that didn't work for me, therefore I can't do it. Those are all limiting beliefs. If you have something you truly desire, then I want you to take it to the next step. I want you to write it down on a piece of paper. My personal preference is I take this very detailed, specific goal and I put it on my smartphone so I can review it twice a day. What I've done with most of my videos, in the world of barefoot water skiing, is I've laid out a step-by-step detailed plan where I show people, for instance, how they can barefoot water ski without falling at really, really slow speeds. It's so encouraging when they get these baby steps and then they start to believe, you know what? Maybe, if she can do it, or if look at that 80-year-old guy Lane taught her. Look at that person. That's the last person that I expected to be able to barefoot water ski. When people start to see that, their belief starts to rise in them and they start to ask that question, can I do it? And what I want to just get so firmly into you is that you need to have a goal, you need to have it written down, you need to be able to review it. The numbers show that probably only 3% who watch this video will do that. But if you do that, you can be in that elite group of people that is going to accomplish their dreams. And there's a huge difference between hoping for something and expecting something. And I want to give you a reason to expect it. The first step, though, is do not let yourself get talked out of a great dream that you have. Even if you don't believe it right now, I want you to write that goal down. And I want you to have that written so you can see it. And then, the thing that I love most is when I get to talk with people and connect with them, like, as I travel and whatnot, it's amazing when I can almost read on their face when they're not 100% sure, and that's why they need me. That's a lot of times why they come to me. They want me to help them try something dangerous, try something extremely cool, something desire, but they don't want to get hurt doing it. That's where I come in and I build a belief. Then I show them the step-by-step steps, or the step-by-step progress that they're going to take, the steps they're going to take to doing that. And I've done that in all sorts of things. For in barefooting, the amazing power is so many people do not have a real positive expectation of being able to do this. But those who do, combined with the right baby steps, achieve amazing things. I just had a guy from Australia come down here who had a goal of learning to do a front to back on his feet. And he got it done in his very first time. His very first try. The amazing thing about that is, how did that come path? I'm not telling you that because I'm great. I believe in the power of that individual. I believe in the power that's in you. And I want to help you achieve any of those goals. But you need to have them written down. You need to believe. And the reason you can expect a miracle is that this power that is flowing through you, when channeled through belief, and then getting guidance to safely make your way through that, is so incredibly powerful. And I want that for you. I'm expecting a miracle for you. I want you, to whatever goal you have, leave me a comment. If you got a goal, leave me a comment. I want to help you with it. And there's something really cool that I'm going to leave a link right below this video. A lot of you guys, you know that I love internet marketing and marketing online, and you know that's another passion of mine. And I've never ever talked to people before about how to do that until this year. But if you guys are interested in learning how you can make money in the boat doing what you love, there's a link below, and you know I'm a huge believer in mentors. Those of you who've used me as a mentor in their barefooting have found out how much quicker you can achieve your goals when you have a mentor. I also have a mentor in online marketing. His name's Vic Streishaus, and this Thursday night, there's a link. Click on it if you want to see an amazing thing. And I want to, just like for those, and you know what, if you don't know, like, and trust me, don't even bother clicking on that link. But if you have seen the power of me helping you walk through dangerous and amazing steps to get to a safe goal, I want you to click on that link, and we're going to show you something amazing. We're going to show you how you can earn $10,000 online using amazing technology that we have today on or before October 31st. Pretty cool. And just like a lot of people who don't believe that learning to barefoot, they can do it because they're too old, they're out of shape, or whatever, I love that challenge. If that's a goal of yours, click on the link below. Leave me a comment of any goal you want to achieve in water skiing or barefoot water skiing. I'm going to help you do that, because the power is in being focused, in setting a goal, and when you believe that you can achieve that, that connects your desire and this power that's flowing through you, through the imagination. When you start reading that goal card over and over again and start picturing, you know what, maybe that is possible. You may not believe it when you write it down, but write it down and watch the amazing results that'll happen, and I will help you take the baby steps if you're not sure how. But don't let the how get in the way of you writing that down. Write that down. I'm expecting a miracle for you. Have a great day, and don't forget to click on the link below. God bless you.